Hey, there we go. Chat's not working, which sucks. Oh, wait, because the broadcast is private. Why? I gotta open it up. I gotta open it. I gotta change it. Boom, shit's published. People should be able to watch now. I swear to God, if my YouTube chat... Okay, remove the YouTube... Oh, I actually need the YouTube live control panel. Remove chat, re-add chat, close chat, re-add chat. Well, I guess I have to do it stupid. We gotta do this stupid style. Which sucks, because I do everything stupid style. Alright, view my channel, go to my chat, eat bird, pop out the YouTube chat, just pop this out, just pop out the chat. Perfect. Now we close this, and we can see chat. Hooray. You guys couldn't hear the game for a second. Eat bird. Hello. Welcome to Dead by Daylight. Game is pretty simple. You run away from killer. They see in first person, you see in third person. Some survivor perks are bullshit, and I won't be using those, because I ain't a pussy, and I'm good at this game. You guys ready? Max play Live by Nightfall? Damn. Hello, Winter the Field the Max. Hello. But I hope you guys enjoy this stream, because I am actually somewhat good at this game. I have over 1,000 fucking hours, so I'm really hoping I can get at least one really good clip. But I'm going to constantly be switching between killer and survivor. So we'll do one match killer, one match survivor, and it'll be pretty good. Play Forsaken? No, Forsaken sucks. I played that shit. It fucking sucks. Don't play Forsaken, thank you. A good suggestion. Alright. So, you guys are probably wondering about my build. So this map that I have will let me see these. These are totems, and I am going to need to bless them. When a totem is blessed, and you are in its range, you heal 50%, 100% faster. After I bless a totem, I repair generators 10% faster, but only until... I thought he was just gonna come straight for me like a madman. But only until I get injured, because once I'm injured, yeah, Totem of Undying. So believe it or not, there is actually a totem called Undying. It is a killer perk, and it causes one of your other totems to stop being cleansed, basically. But I have Clairvoyance to see things like gens. This is my normal build. I have a perk called Resilience, which will make me 9% faster at everything when I'm injured. So, as you can see, the bar is yellow. Alright. And you guys are about to see why I have a toxic relationship with this game. You gonna pick up? Yeah. And the reason I have a toxic relationship with this game is because I play this game pretty fairly for the most part. I don't use super overpowered builds. And, I'm pretty good at things... Yeah, like chase. I'm gonna get hit. Nope. Oh, he's gonna rush this and I'm gonna die. I'm not gonna die because I'm just fucking goated! We're gonna go this way and hopefully he's just gonna leave, yeah. We're just gonna go this way. Okay, fantastic. We're gonna vault this window. That is definitely here. Oh, that sucks. I clicked way too early and entered the locker because I'm stupid. But in the bottom left, you will see, under all the names, you'll see the generator symbol and a 3. We start at 5, and so having 2 people at 1 hook stage at 3 gens is actually really good. I'm gonna move to the boon so that we can heal a bit faster, maybe. And also get away from underhook. Fantastic. Heal me right here, please. And look, the healing's going so fast. Ugh. Why do survivors only fucking speed walk instead of run? No, this is a run. I'd consider that a run. You should see some of the, like, the perks that make you run faster. Because don't get me wrong, there are ways to run faster. I don't... This guy's not very good. I think I can get him to vault Shack and then window tech him. I cannot get him to vault Shack and then window tech him because he fucking hates me. So, clairvoyance, you're probably thinking, is not a very good perk because it only lets me see stuff. But secret perk of clairvoyance is that I can actually window tech with it, which is pretty hard to explain. Like, it's a really simple thing, but basically, the killer vaults, I phase through them, and then if they're stupid, they go the other way. And it gets me a lot of distance. So, yeah. And then we're gonna take a hit for this person. So we're gonna do that because he's dumb. And we're gonna do this and look. It's called a check spot. And we're gonna do this. Yeah. Oh, Max, it would be fun if you played killer. Oh, I am gonna play killer after this. Yeah, so he does not want me anymore. Because my first chase was just that good. They should have just looped around that tree. Okay, I'm gonna do the totem that is over here, because this is a very good totem to have. It's in a good spot, and it's in the middle of the map, and just for this, it's pretty alright. You know, it's not the best, but it's not the worst. The Baba Booey. We're gonna leave our map here. But he does not want me, because my first chase with him was so good. Yeah, and also people are really dumb. Hey, man. Point tech. Oh, he's gonna kick that, isn't he? How did he not see me? Hey, give me 1 second to set this boon back up so I can actually heal you properly. And then we will happily do this. His double back there cost him the hit. He would have been able to hit me. Yeah, he doesn't want to, like, chase me is the thing. He's really weird. He's so weird. Okay. So the reason I wait a second is because he's gonna come back with his rush. Okay, fantastic. Alright, Sable, give me 1 second to bless this, and then I will have all of your problems solved. Yeah, but he swings for everything, man. Yeah, like, he's only... You're crazy if you think I'm dropping Shack. Yeah, he hugs way too wide. Vault it. Vault it, vault it, vault it, vault it, vault it. So this is window tech. As you can see, I just phased through the killer. And he didn't even know that I did that. And that is window tech. What the fuck is he doing? This guy is playing like a madman. It's really weird. I want him to break this so that I can actually... This is a good palette to play. Oh, he's coming back. Oh, he's not. They spawn him. That was really good. Or unless they use drama. Oh... Max, I was in Discord. I did not see window tech. Please show us again. I can... I will if I can, but I might not be able to. Actually, I might be able to. So if he comes over here... The thing is, this guy doesn't really want to chase me. Okay, this is window tech. This is window tech. Oh, why? That was not window tech. That was fucking terrible. That's what that was. He doesn't want to chase me because he knows I'm too good. I will go down for these people because he is Death Hook. Break it. I know you want to. Break it. I know you want to. Break it. I know you want to. Okay. Max, you better allow us to see post-game salt mines, otherwise known as the end-game chat. No, don't worry. I got you. We need to reset, so that if we need to help Zarina, we can. I don't know why we're resetting me. I don't really need the reset. Alright, we got you, babe. Come on. I really thought that was gonna be a thing. Oh. Since when is Leon Kennedy in DBD? For a while, honestly. There's a lot of people in DBD who you might recognize as Nicolas Cage. So, real quick, this means that they're either on console, or which means that they can't type, or it means that they've chosen to hide their thing, which is, it's possible for them to type, but it might, and they might see it, but for the most part, this just means that they're on console. And we won't be able to collect the salt. There is no salt. Stream lagging? I don't believe you, because it says it's fine. Is it fine for the rest of you? Or is my shit terrible right now? Yeah, it lagged for a sec. Alright. This over fucking done chicken drumstick is who we're gonna be playing. This is our killer. This is Dredge. He's pretty awesome. He can teleport to lockers. Survivors can lock those lockers, but it's only a temporary lock, and once the lock is broken, it's gone forever. Dredge makes more lockers spawn on the map, which is a nerf / buff. So, what in the fucking Vita Carnus is that? This is Dredge. I believe he is the manifestation of fear and worry. But I could be wrong about that. His backstory is pretty cool. The way he was introduced to the game is pretty cool. But, this is who we're playing. And this is Ruin, which will automatically regress gens when they get off of it, although they can cleanse this. It'll be pretty obvious when it's cleansed. Brutal Strength, which will allow us to kick faster. Enduring, which just means that stuns on us will not be as effective, and we'll be able to outplay pallets really easily. And then Forced Penance, which is probably the most important perk on this list. Whenever someone takes a protection hit, they get broken for 80 seconds. And broken means that they can't heal. This is one of the best Dredge perks, because you will so often find people healing each other, And when people heal each other and you hit one, that counts as a protection hit. And they will be broken and unable to heal for 80 seconds. And it is really good. This is like a B tier killer. It was what most people would say. But this particular build on him is something that I personally really like. It's pretty good. Like, it's not the best, but it's not even remotely the worst. And it carries me in the places that I struggle with most with Dredge, which is his early game pressure, which is what Ruin is for, and people healing and being super altruistic. What are those weird cards at the start of each game? So, those cards are offerings, and they do a bunch of different things, but for the most part, the ones that they brought were blood point ones, which just means that you get more points to upgrade your characters, but the one that I brought means that I can Mori people at stage 2. And Dredge has a really cool Mori, so I'm really hoping that we get to see it, and that I can actually Mori people. The game is complicated to explain, as you can see by me explaining a lot of it, and it taking 30 years off of my lifespan. This map is not very good, and my totem is in an alright place, it looks like. Oh, my totem is in a really shit spot, actually. They're gonna find that almost immediately, because of outside gen. Alright. So they're on that gen. You heard them, like, a slight repair noise. But what I'm hoping is that they pre-drop this. Nope. Why hold W here? Alright. So the meter that's around the survivors right now is my Nightfall. And Nightfall is very nice. Please vault. Oh, they have Champion of Light. Okay. So I am 20% hindered for quite a while. This person knows this map really well. So I'm actually going to go over here. We're going to check this. We're going to check this gen. The fact that they already got that one is kind of insane, not going to lie. I'm really hoping someone takes a protection hit. Yeah, they know that I just hold W through everything. That was really lucky. I know you're there, David. You fucking moron! That was not lag, by the way. I know that to many people that will look like lag, but it wasn't. It is an intended feature to stop people from camping pallets. That's either... So, we know that Renato, that guy, has background player, which means he'll be really fast when saving people. And I want to fully charge my Nightfall. What the fuck? But in Nightfall, it's really hard to see when Dredge uses his power, and his power recharges like a bajillion times faster. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do that, and we're gonna do this. Because they can't see shit. No shot this game is lore. There's fucking Springtrap from what I remember. Yep. Max yap about DBD lore now. DBD lore is pretty simple. There's this thing called the Entity. The reason that there are survivors and shit from different games is that the Entity is trying to cause as much suffering as possible. They don't see me, I don't think. Yep. I can't teleport to those lockers. Oh. Oh yeah, and I also have a fucking penalty for doing that. So she trapped herself there. And now we're gonna pretend to pick up again. And then we're gonna do this. Up. And now she's hit second stage, which means that as soon as she gets off of hook and I hit her again, she's Moriable. Which means that she's fucked, basically. That person is now Death Hook. And I'm gonna charge my power a little bit. They're healing under hook. They're literally healing under hook. That's so disrespectful, bruh. Oh, I tried hitting the lockers. So these guys are idiots because they're locking those lockers, which is not good. All of these lockers are locked. That's insane. So you can hear like a sort of slight high-pitched whining. Hey, man. He's gonna vault. How does that not hit? So I really want to try and get the Nancy here, because this pallet is gone, which means that she has to find some sort of way to bring it back for herself. I believe this is a pallet right here. Hey, what's up? So this is the Mori, by the way. It's a kill. Yes, I am killing the box! This is what USPS does to your package before it arrives. And now she's gone. But they cleansed my totem that was out there, which means that now I have to manually kick gens, which is fine. I did that just to see where the hell she was going. She's gonna vault that? Yep. Hey. I really thought she would go forward. But, it's fine. Yeah. Okay. This bitch is dead. Oh, nope. Now we're gonna do that, and we're gonna do this. He's actually taking me for quite a ride here. Goodbye. So you guys will actually get to see what happens here. Slightly. Even though I am slightly inside of a wall. Baba Booey. So now there's only 2 people left and 1 gen left. I'm gonna do this, just because I don't want him to finish it. We're gonna... Congratulations. You have fallen into my trap. Wait, don't think I don't see you, bruh. I'm not stupid. Yeah, so he's gonna probably take me... Oh, he's not. I was gonna say he's probably gonna take me outside, so that this way he can just run in a straight line, but he didn't do that. But there is a very real possibility that that guy is coming straight for the save and not for a gate like an idiot. So I'm gonna do this. So that would have let us know if he is nearby because of Killer Instinct. He's there. I see him. So that little broken symbol right next to him, that's like a no medkit sign. Hey man, guess what? You vaulted right into me. And you're fucked. You're dead. You're literally dead. We're gonna place it on this side. And then go. Yeah, because he doesn't make this. And we win! Oh, Max, is there also Mr. X? There is not. Unfortunately. There is Nemesis and Wesker, which is pretty dope. I'm sorry, I wasn't reading chat that much, but I'm trying to focus. I can obviously read chat a lot more as Survivor, but I really hope that that was entertaining for you guys. I tried to read chat as much as I could. Jesus Christ! These, ladies and gentlemen, are the levels. This is basically level 5,000, which is max. And we have 2 level 5,000s, and then 2 level 74. Like, people don't really say that. They say P100, because it's a prestige, which happens once every 50 levels. But these guys actually had pretty good builds, especially the Sable. The Sable had, like, a build to be able to reset pallets and put chem traps down, but they only did that for 1 pallet. And they didn't play it too well. They didn't realize that my arm was up. They weren't vaulting. They weren't waiting out my hits. These guys did not play very well. I'm glad that I killed Nancy because this is a very dangerous build. This build is basically, hey, 13% gen speed and a bunch of other percent gen speed for the people around you, and you repair even faster with a bunch of toolkits, and you can use that toolkit like 3 times. So it's a lot of stuff. I was very entertained. I'm glad you liked that. But there are a lot of killers. There's Bubba, which is Leatherface. There's people like Myers. There's Freddy Krueger. There's the Pig, which is from Saw, if you didn't know. There's Ghostface. There's Demogorgon from Stranger Things, who is very fun, but he is super loud and not really viable at high levels of play. And then there's P-Head. This is P-Head from Silent Hill 2. Nemesis, who's pretty fun. Wesker, like I was talking about, who's also very fun. There's the Unknown, which is just like an SCP Skinwalker thing. He's pretty dope. He's really fun to play, and he has a lot of awesome builds. Do you think my computer could run Dead by Daylight? Probably not. This game is pretty intensive and not optimized the best. Hey look, Tokyo Ghoul. Hey look, a springed trap. Can we see around with Wesker? Absolutely. Absolutely, you can see around with Wesker. Springtrap is dope, though. He's fun. But I will play Wesker. Wesker has pretty awesome shit. We're gonna keep this build, because this is a pretty good build. But, match time as Killer takes a lot more time than Survivor, so we're gonna do another round as Survivor. We're gonna keep my basic build. Just because you guys were just getting used to the build. I don't want to go too heavily into, here's 17 different builds in this game, guys. After Wesker, play the Alien guy, the black one. So I, unfortunately, don't have Alien. Because I haven't bought every character. I don't have everything unlocked. And some of the characters are like $5 each. But I don't have every character. I have most of the killers, and I have a good bit of the survivors. But yeah. But we're doing this right now because I need another totem piece for my build. He's called Alien. He is, in fact, called Alien. But I need another totem piece for this build. genuinely, what are you doing right now? So this is how you level up. You can see it'll go to level 22, and every 50 levels you get a prestige. These are how you unlock items and stuff. What is that spending? It's all automatic. So these are what is getting spent. You can see them getting spent. I can manually click on items that I want. Like if I want this, I don't want that. If I want this, then I can click to that. Or if I can just automatic unlock, which unlocks all the closest things. But what I'm looking for right now is a totem piece. Which I might actually have to manually do. I might have to automatically do. Oh, no, 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 no. I might not be able to get it in time, actually. No totem. I do not have a totem map anymore, which sucks. It's, this is like watching someone do quantum physics. I get that feeling. Watching this game for the first time, seeing everything, it's like, what the fuck? These are all blood points as well. And this is the killer's one. So we won't know what the killer brought until it's either too late or it doesn't matter. Because it's either a Mori, so they can Mori me at 2 gens, or it's something else. But the reason I'm playing the same survivor build over and over is because there are going to be different killers every time with different builds. And so I'm going to have to explain that to you guys. And then every time I play killer, yeah. This game is very confusing, but all you need to know is do gens. This killer fucking sucks to go against. This is the Krasu. And you eat the glowing fungu. There is a gen in here, but there is no totem, which is unfortunate for me. We're gonna put a little bit of progress on that, just to piss them off. Where are they? And there might be a totem in here. There is not. Why do you have goop on you? It's the killer power, and they have an add-on for their power that spawns you with the goop so that they didn't have to give it manually. So they gooped us without gooping us. But now we are ungooped and all good. Oh, that person is injured. I'm gonna do Shack, because Shack is very important to do. Shack is one of those things that you should get done early, especially this Shack, because it's in the middle of the map, where the killer can easily interrupt it. So we're gonna hope that Tip-Talk Jackal will have a good chase. Good enough for us to at least finish this gen. Especially because Xerath is not doing a goddamn thing. I wish it told you the names of the killers, but the bottom one, the person working on the gen with me, is Sable. Oh, that's not good. Oh, they threw Shack. Shack is gone. I'm dead. They picked themselves up, by the way, so they screwed me over by doing that. Because it got me killed, which sucks. But my totem placement did save them, and I would rather me, who can actually loot this killer, do it, get it down. Because maybe they'll think I'm garbage and actually give me an interesting chase. Unlike that Blight who sucked. Blight is way stronger normally, by the way. That guy was not very good at using him. He wasn't using his power properly, he was using it as a traversal tool rather than a tool to actually injure people. But you can see that person in blue is healing. You can see on the left that they have like a healing symbol. That person is doing a gen. You can see they got a gen symbol. And we're about to be chased. So now, luckily, that person is being chased and bought us time. I'm hoping that there is a totem around here. Eat bird indeed. I'm gonna get away from there and find a totem that isn't in a shitty spot. Because that last totem was not in a very good spot. Although I might have to go back to it just so that I don't waste too much time looking for totems. Yeah, I'll just have to use this totem. That sucks. Because they're definitely... They might catch on to the fact that it's the same totem. But I didn't bless it automatically as soon as they stomped it. So maybe they'll think it's at a different one. We can hope. Max, after you finish DBD, can I show you a cool game that you might enjoy? Sure. So that person is injured, and they're the only one being chased. I'm gonna get the fuck away from them. I'm gonna go to where I know that Sable is. Which is over at this gen. Sable, here, por favor. Hey, there was a totem right here. Oh, no. So that is Deadman switched, and now they know that we were over here. But they might not come over here, because normally a person would want to run away from that. Yeah, they found the totem in the same spot. Fuck. It's fine, because I have my 10% bonus. I will bless this totem. Yeah, go. They need to go heal, because I don't have any healing perks other than my Circle of Healing. Baba Booey. And hopefully by redoing it that fast, they'll think it's over there again and waste a little bit of time. Although we won't really get to see that because we don't know where the fuck they are right now. Okay, Sable is healing them. Good. I will say we're in a pretty good spot. It's not the best, but it's not the worst. Max went salt. This chicken is bland. Trust, little one. I have to do good enough to get people to... I have to do well enough to where people will want to chase me, but not so well that they want to just die. There you go. There's no pallet there. Window tech, come on. Nope. No, I really thought the vault speed would help there. Oh, Jesus Christ, huh? You're alive after all? I am, in fact, alive. Now they're kicking that shit. Yeah, why would you not just go to that hook that you just saw? Max, if I got this right, the entity captures people and killers through fog, puts them in the metaverse, and makes them do shit. Basically, yeah. So... that killer specifically, that killer's lore that we're facing, is that they are a Thai singer, or I believe it's Thai, I really hope it is, but they are a singer that was cursed, and through that curse, they suffered and killed a lot of people, and after they killed a lot of people, they were dragged through the fog by the entity. It's perfect. And believe it or not, they actually, this game will tell you, like, how specifically people got dragged and stuff. So for the unknown was forcefully dragged, which is the weird skinwalker guy. He was forcefully dragged through the realm, and against his will. And there is also the Wesker, and while I don't know Wesker's specific story, I do know that he was also dragged into the realm, and I believe he wants to be in the realm. Myers also wants to be in the realm. Well, actually, no. Perfect. So, Myers wants to be in the realm. Same with Springtrap, actually. Both of those killers want to be actively killing people and making other people suffer. I believe Wesker also wants to do that in terms of him perfecting Ouroboros and going through the world not as a thing of he wants to kill people, but just a thing of research. Mark Zuckerberg is the entity? Probably. You know, honestly, Mark Zuckerberg being the entity wouldn't be the craziest theory this game has. Where is a thing? A pretty insane theory is that Sable, aka the Sasquatchy, the person that Sasquatchy is playing, is actually the entity. There's a theory because they have an entity tattoo on their leg and stuff, and they have marks of the entity. And also, I think I'm fucked. We're gonna do this, and she's not gonna see shit. She doesn't know where to hide. I think I'm dead, actually, here, unless I run to someone for safety. I'm dead. Hey. Whoa. Oh my god, Jesus Christ. That would explain the lagginess of that hit, because they were really far behind for that. It's probably more of an entity making them, or marking them because reasons. Yeah, Sable actually walked into the realm to follow Mikaela, who is the person that I am playing as. Because apparently Mikaela and Sable are friends, and the reason that people think that Sable is an entity is because Sable mentions Mikaela a lot in her lore, and is like, Mikaela's my best friend. But Mikaela doesn't mention Sable anywhere in her lore. Like, not a single mention. So that is a thing of, like, Sable is the entity in disguise, pretending to be friends, and will eventually reveal themselves for purposes of strong emotions. Because the entity feeds off of emotion. So yeah. But now, ladies and gentlemen, it's Weskin time. And also, the lore is pretty cool. I love the lore of this game. It's pretty dope. They're constantly adding to it, and they're constantly adding new characters. One-sided friendship, for real, though. But they're constantly adding new characters. But this is my build. I will see them at the beginning of the match. I will see them whenever I kick a generator. I kick generators faster, and this one is really difficult to explain, but just know it happens when I kick generators, and it could hypothetically make gens regress really fast. And it could hypothetically give me the location of people when they start repairing a gen that I kicked. Could. It doesn't mean it's going to, it just could. How old is DBD? DBD will actually have its 10-year anniversary in like a month, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. They actually currently, on their thing, right now, are preparing for it. And so they have all of their killers in a big thing. They have P-Head, the Trickster, and they got a big 10 next to it. Because it'll be the 10-year. This game is pretty old. Hence why they have so many different licenses and IPs. But what I'm hoping is that I can pull off a Hug Tech with Wesker, or I can pull off a Rebound, or I can show you guys something cool. Because Wesker's power is really dope, and it is really fun, and it is super high skill expression. Only 10? Yeah, only 10. Not every game is like Resident Evil 2, where they have like multiple iterations. This game, yeah. Why did I think it's older? Probably because it's got a bunch of gigantic old IPs. It's got people like Pinhead, who actually, they lost their license not too long ago for Pinhead. So while you can still play Pinhead, you can't actually buy him anymore. Unless you get like a custom limited code off of like a sketchy-ass website. It is possible to get him through that way. But I'm not going to do that, because it's like $100. Because like I said, he's gone forever. He's probably not coming back. Because they lost his license. Okay, what else do we have? What else do I have to explain? It's still very active, likely because it's the first ASIM. Yeah, it was like basically the first ASIM to do. It's basically the first one that actually had a staying ground. But you can see all the survivors, and you can see that person is opening a chest. I can see that this person is over here. But that is Wesker's power, is he has like a double dash. Oh, that really sucks that you did that. I can't believe you did that to your friend, Claudette. Jesus.
High performance indeed.
So there are two people over here that we heard with Killer Instinct. Or that we saw with Killer Instinct, although I don't know where they are. You think they're in basement? I doubt it. They're not, weirdly enough. But I'm done with this now for now. I'm gonna go chase other people. So if you're wondering how they took a hit, it's because they have a protection thing. And I was gonna let them go, but they didn't even try running. Thoughts on the game being survivor-sided? I play both sides pretty evenly, I feel like. I do have more survivor experience. But currently I play more sides. I have like 400 hours on Killer and 600 on Survivor. But the game is, has so many survivor perks that reward you for losing, and the Killers don't have anything like that. It's a punch in the gut to a lot of Killers when someone actively makes a terrible play and then gets to get off basically scot-free with almost no skill, other than hitting a weird skill check, maybe. Also, I see you. Hey. So I'm gonna wait here, actually, and wait for my power to recharge, because I can get her with it. Like that. That's how you get her with it. So when Wesker vaults, basically, he has a thing. Oh my god! That's a bug! Or it's extreme lag on server part. Because you're not supposed to be able to grab survivors after they drop a pallet on your head. And they were on the other side of that pallet, so that should not have worked. Yeah, but I see them right here. But Wesker's really good because he can do shit like that. I was supposed to vault that. So if you're wondering the reason I did that, I basically didn't want him to get as much distance. If you're wondering the reason why I'm waiting, it's so that my charges can recharge. But this guy's playing pretty good. That sucks for you. Oh. Yeah, but that's what I mean. DS, right there. That is one of those perks I was talking about that makes the game so survivor-sided. Because it's just, it rewards you for playing terribly. Up.
There's no point in hiding.
But they thought they could get a, that's a head-on play, basically. Where if I wait 3 seconds, then they, basically get to stun me for free, and I'm fucked. But I'm gonna kick this so that I can see if anyone's around. No one's around. So that means we're gonna go to this side now. Do we see anyone? Not on that. They're probably on that. That's crazy. They're not on any gens. They got 1, 2, 3, 4 gens not being worked on. Or sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They might try and play like Shaq here or something. But I want to use my power as much as possible, because the infection is really helpful, and if I make them run out of supply cases, then they're fucked. And also what she should have done is fake that window, because I would have accidentally vaulted it.
I'll see
Hey, what's up?
Dead.
I knew she would drop that. The greedy-ass survivor player, bro. Of course they're gonna drop that.
Just started.
The fact that I haven't really seen gens actively move is concerning. Because it means that they're getting them done. Either I'm stupid, or they're getting them done really fast. There's no one over here, so I think I'm gonna go this way. Nope. I just want to check over here and make sure that no one is over here. What the fuck? Oh. Alrighty. Easy throw. But this is why I like Wesker, and why a lot of people like Wesker. Because he has amazing traversability. I was looking up. What? How did you get that? Yeah, this Claudette is only looking for clips. They're not healing or anything. Average TTV, honestly. Actively detrimental to their team. The problem with Man is that it's just really strong. Like, she can just keep holding this forever.
You can't hide.
I was holding space, and that wasn't doing that. Also, I don't know why she keeps hopping into lockers.
I tried wasting my time with you.
Hey, dude, would you really like to wait this out? Nice. Okay, cool. So they're on that side of the map, so I can basically just hold this middle choke point now, waiting for their friend Fadu to come through. Or they can do a gen right next to me. Blocker? Easy. That was a phenomenal play by you, Fidu, hiding in the locker right next to the gen you just completed after making no scratch marks anywhere else. To be fair, that wasn't a bad play, I just saw it coming from a million miles away. On a normal killer, that really would work. Because nobody really checks lockers. But I am smart, and I know people actually fucking hide in those things. Was that the FBI agent from Alan Walker? Alan Walker? Hold on. Alan Walker, the music artist? Listen, this is where we collect salt from Disclose. Who got 18,000 blood points, which is nothing. I got almost double. Why the Zero Gens tunnel? They died last. They died last. And they're mad that I tunneled them. Like, what? Yeah, good hiding. I want to type that's how you play. But please don't bruh. I didn't tunnel. I didn't even kill them. I don't know if they didn't do anything for most of the game and they were hiding like that and that's what got their team killed, because I don't think that's how that worked. It fucking might have been. I don't know. I didn't tunnel them because they died last. Tunneling is when you actively kill the first player you see and just keep going after them regardless of anything else. They died last. I don't know what they're complaining about. Maybe they're complaining about the fact that they just felt unsafe because I just immediately did that. Oh! That was the dumbass bitch that just fucking sat under Hook. That was the bitch, and she's oh my god. If you want to not be tunneled, maybe perhaps don't just sit under the Hook. Run away. Gain distance. You have 10% haste after you're unhooked for a reason. Anyways, what would you guys like to see me play next? I can play Myers and absolutely eat shit. Because I am not good at him. I can play the teleporting boy himself. I can play... I'm not playing Demogorgon. I can play P-Head. And everyone will say ICUP. I can play Hot Bitch. A hot, thick... Colombian? Brazilian bitch. Hot, thick Brazilian bitch. Brazilian? Brazilian. Brazilian! Hot, thick Brazilian bitch. Max, which survivor/killer is the best in your opinion? Alright. Nurse is by far the best killer, and this is because Nurse can teleport, and her teleport cooldown is like 4 seconds. And she can teleport past literally everything. She can teleport through walls, vaults, pallets, through literally entirely different floors. This is by far the best killer in the game. Just because she plays so much differently to everyone else, and her counterplay is so much different, and her power is just busted. There's not really a way to fix this killer other than making them pretty much useless. But that's fine. I would say second best is actually Blight, personally. Blight is really fast, even though they made him 110 and stuff. Blight is still really good, even though he had a recent nerf. But that just because he was nerfed doesn't mean he's not still really good. Wesker is also up there. I'd say he's like high A tier. The addict killer. Yeah, no, he injects himself with his this fluid that is seeping out of him. And it is called here, it's called compound. Oh wait, no, that's not what it's called. It's a tonic of some kind. I don't know what it's called. I think the best chase killer in the game is Singularity, because his power is just busted. But If you're talking about the most fun to play, that would be Unknown, and that's who we're gonna play next. Now, obviously, we gotta do our Survivor game. If you're talking about the most goated survivors, typically the people who are the best at the game who play this Survivor. So, let me see. Let me look around. Honestly, I think the most cracked survivors are Ashley's. These Ashley J. Williams versus Ash versus Evil Dead. Steve, you know, most Steves you meet are also pretty cracked, but because he's super popular, you also meet a bunch of them that aren't good. Ashley is not very popular, which means the people that main him are often cracked. There's a lot of YouTubers that main him. People who main Nicolas Cage are also really good. But if you're talking about the people who you always have a good time with, Ace. Ace is awesome. Ace is great. I'd fuck Ace. Especially because he has, Ace has this one, He's got this. Ace has this, and then legs that look, well, let me find him. This. He's got this outfit. He got the fit. He got the bulge fit. He got that flat ass. He got them sandals with the ball, the cut. Pretty goated. Aces are typically cracked. Adam is also another survivor that you see who's pretty cracked. This is his default outfit. If you see one that's not bloody, hey. That's a restraining order fit. I hope you're talking about Ace and not this well-respected teacher. But I like Michaela. Also, Ada's are pretty cracked. Most people who play Ada are pretty good at the game. Was there Bill from Left 4 Dead? Billiam. I don't know if he's from Left 4 Dead, actually, because I have not really played much of Left 4 Dead. But I've heard that this is Bill from Left 4 Dead, so I'm going to take yes. But I'm going to play Michaela. Because she's hot. Actually, I'm going to play Sable. Because she's hotter. Oh, Jesus Christ. What is this build? A Resi, baby. I'm gonna bring a different map. Never mind. This is the best map that I have. I'm gonna bring something that increased the charges, and then some of these pies. The Gooner build. Yeah, this is the same build I was running on, Michaela. But I'm gonna do this, then this, then this. This, ladies and gentlemen, is the Gooner build. Also, she has a cup. Just felt that I should point that out to those of you who didn't realize she has a cup. She doesn't bring the cup in the trials with her, which sucks. He only likes men in cheetah print. Shut the fuck up, Beyond. Be quiet. That's so rude. Some rude words you're speaking right now. Also, my room is hot. God damn, I keep having to wipe the sweat off my balls. Jesus Christ. You guys ever take a sip of your water, and then you realize it's lemonade and it catches you off guard? This icon marks a survivor that is currently interacting with the chest. Pay attention to the other status icons. They will let you know if survivors are injured, dying, or hooked. The amount of people that don't follow this tip, where it would save their lives, is insane. Alright. This map. This map is pretty good. I like this map. Pretty nice. Pretty dope. Oh, God. That is not good. We are gonna need a Circle of Healing for this. So that killer, when they're phasing, cannot see you. However, they can hear you. And when you are injured, Jesus fucking Christ, of course it's a Hex Totem, I get 20% speed! Let's go! Overzealous, which is the perk on the left, gives me 20% speed after doing a Hex Totem, which I'm currently doing. Hell yes, dude. This is so nice. And also, this is taking forever. Perfection. That is so nice. So we will do this gen, oh my Jesus Christ. We'll do this gen in 72 seconds. Why would you, it's literally your entire fault. Why would you disconnect after running in front of the killer after they did the thing? Just because you missed your flashlight saves. What do these totems even do? Never decided to learn about them. So, they can do a lot of things. The blue one that I brought makes you heal 100% faster when you're in it. Oh my god, Jesus Christ. The Hex Totems, we won't know what they do until the totems either show us... Oh my god, Dragon's Grip. I'm gonna fucking die. So I'm exposed, which means that I am one-shot for the next, like, 60 seconds, which sucks. If I hear phasing, I'm leaving. But my goal is to keep my 25% speed. Where were they hooked? Over there. But as you can see, we're not in a good spot. 3 people have been hooked. One of them is a bot, and the bots are not very good. And we don't have a single gen done except the one that I've spent all my time doing. Phenomenal. Lovely even. And the bot's on Death Hook, but it's a bot, so that doesn't really fucking matter, honestly. I am gonna place this right here for anyone who wants it. And we are gonna go do this gen over here, because it is the furthest. Actually... You hear that constant screaming? It's because of a meme perk that these people are running, and it is super annoying. It's annoying for me as Survivor, because I gotta hear womanly screams every 5 seconds. Luckily, our 20% gen speed should help us quite a bit here. If other people would do gens, that would be lovely. It'd be phenomenal, even. Jesus Christ. That pallet is chem-trapped. Which means that when they break it... I'm pretty sure it annoys both sides. Yeah. Don't get me wrong, it has a use. It actually does have a use. But most people don't do it because it has a use. Most people do it to be gigantic dicks. I hope that bitch can understand when I'm just doing this gen. Because getting this gen done is top priority. Because we're probably gonna die, I'm not gonna lie. I might have to leave these people for dead. Not because I want to, but because literally, everyone's just dying so fast. Is there a Jason Voorhees? Unfortunately not. Everyone has been saying for years, Jason should be over here. Let me heal you, you stupid bitch. Get over here in the bone. For the bone. Well, the killer doesn't know that I have a boon. I don't think. I think she just thinks that I have healing speed perks. Because, goddamn. Oh. Oh no, I'm fucked. I was hoping she would vault this window so that I can show you guys window tech. But that did not work. Although, luckily, we are on 3 separate gens right now. If we work good enough, we will absolutely be able to win where? Just checking on this gen. No, the gen was 99, bro. You guys saw that. Literally 20% didn't do shit. Fuck me, man. That sucks. We could have just won there. We actually could have just won. We could have had everybody out, too. Luckily, they're not making use of that fucking boon. Why? Why are you not making use of that boon? I realize you 99'd them. Oh, wait, no, you didn't. Oh, wait, they're healing themselves, I see. I need to go into the boon. Nice. He's gonna go this way. We just need to play this safe, and I need a heal from someone. Yes, thank you. Of course it's the Tory who's running the meme build. Jesus Christ. Huh? Oh, I see. She was waiting for me to, She was literally just waiting for me to vault in that phase while not moving. She moved back and forth to make me think that I would, to make me think something. That really sucks. She played that well. Top 10 stupid? Shut up. It was a good play. That doesn't mean I'm stupid. It just means I fell for a good play. So now, all I have to do is just fuck off into the boon. And then we just leave the bot to die. That's it. That's all we do. Why is she not opening gate? Why is that bitch not opening gate? There was 2 people over here. Why are we not opening gate? There's nothing wrong with the gate. Why are we not opening gate? She's not picking up. She wants a real person dead. Take a hit! Literally, we might all get out here just because she decided to slug. Including the bot. She could have had a bot kill, but didn't even do anything. The bot's out. Oh, my ass, bitch. I want my fucking map back. Give me my map. I'm not here to be an asshole. I'm here because I want my map. I purposely made them miss. Nice. Greed? No, it's not greed, bruh. I was able to get in there so safely and get out. Especially because I had given up at that point. Undying. And devour. Devour hope. That's so sad. And move speed and recharge. That was pretty good. They did alright. Alright, and now it's time for what I think will be the last game of this. With the Unknown. Also known as the Skinwalker with the Fire Axe. Also, for those of you wondering, this is his regular skin. People will probably not know where I am for most of the game. But this is a regular skin, and I can't turn him in this menu, unfortunately. But I use his axe with this unsolved outfit because I really like the combo. I like the idea of some bloody detective causing his own crime, causing the crimes that he's investigating. Jesus Christ. So that's my personal lore for Unknown. Although the real lore for him is that he was a creature who lived in a place called Greenville for like a few millennia, I think, and was slowly taking people. And then eventually the entity dragged them and actually saved Greenville, and Greenville was a much better place afterwards. Same with the Resident Evil universe. After taking Nemesis and Wesker, the 2 big baddies, the universe just kind of was super fucking easy to deal with. Obviously, I feel like Resident Evil 9 still would have happened, but without Leon and Jill, Leon would not have been able to go there. Actually, the world might have collapsed because of 9's events without Leon. Leon, Jill, and Chris, and Carlos. Because they're all in the realm. Alright. We do not care. Shut the fuck up. This game has too much reading? I honestly agree. The game is super reading heavy. Lore is super reading heavy. The perks used to be way more reading, but luckily they actually toned it down and made it super easy to understand. Last game of the day? Yes, yes. Last game of the day. That's fucking stupid. Why is this like this? They can literally see up this thing, and I can't do anything about it. So I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. There's nowhere to hide. That sucks. Free hit, I'll take it. So I have a Dark Devotion. So I'm gonna do that. And then I vaulted that so that they would go back. But they're dead now. You don't make that. This is a really good spot. The bad spot for a hallucination, I mean. I wish as unknown, you were able to destroy your things more easily. But that's regressing. Is this regressing? I think they're working on that. Nope. Unless that was just a bad shot on my end. I'm gonna do this. Why would you leave that pallet? That's such a good pallet for you to play. You played that patiently. So I think that they're healing under hook. That's a really good thing for me. So I want to place my hallucination up here. And place it like right here, perhaps? Come on. Oh, maybe it's too close to another one. No, that hit both of them, bruh. It just bounced off of them in a really fucking weird way. That sucks. I'm gonna be kind of an asshole and place this like right here, which isn't a really good spot. Actually, it's not. I didn't realize there was a fucking hole right there. Hey. If you're wondering why, how the fuck they're not seeing me in really any way, it's because on the right, you can see like a white guy with a yellow around him. Hey. And that just means that they can't hear my terror radius. And my terror radius is something that you have to let you know that the killer is nearby. So, as long as I keep out of sight, I'm able to see them. And that's also where Nowhere to Hide comes in. Because whenever I kick a gen, I see in a radius around me. And it's very evil. But I'm going to do this. I'm actually going to place it like right here. Because that's a really good spot for it. That really sucks for you, Jesus. MF running a cancerous build? Yeah, no, this build is so fucking, like... It's kind of toxic, I gotta be honest. I'm gonna place one in basement, just to be an asshole. But this character has a lot of playstyles that are like, Jesus Christ, what the fuck? They're working on this gen over here because both of my hallucinations have disappeared from this spot. So I know they're over here. See? Hey Jill, hope I didn't see you. Oh, what the fuck? I'm gonna check over here just in case. Like, I know they were just over there, but I can walk back with my undetectable. Yep. I don't know why she didn't take a hit. Alright. And they cleansed the thing that was over there. Interesting. Man, that really sucks, because now I have to M1 him. He's just comp cornering. Yeah, Dead Hard. Bitch. So Dead Hard will give you endurance, which basically means you can take a hit. And because he was looking back so much, he was waiting for my swing. Especially when I got close. And that, ladies and gentlemen... That, ladies and gentlemen, is why I did that. Alright. We got Blast Mine, Champion of Lighted. That's fine. I was really hoping that would bounce more. That sucks. I could have had that if I aimed better, but he like knew what I was gonna do. Do you also have Dead Hard, or is this just Comp Corner? This is just Comp Corner. Oh my god, they have 3 gens at like 90%. What the hell? Also, everyone is Death Hook. So... basically, if they say tunneling, they're salty as fuck. So we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna go over here to make sure they don't have that, and then we're gonna do this. Alright, cool. We're gonna leave that there. And we're gonna do this. Just to make sure no one's on it. And then finally, we're gonna come up here, and we're gonna kick this. Come on, let me teleport. Oh, I don't have it on cooldown. Yeah, they did literally the worst gens to do. If you're wondering why I'm chasing over here, it's because this is a pretty easy loop for me to outplay when I have no undetectable. Although that motherfucker literally just waited the entire time. Because he's a bitch. That guy just camps pallets. That's what the short swing is for. I've been trying to short swing because I know he's been camping pallets. But, yeah, he's got nothing over here. And the only thing I hope is that they don't just get a gen done in this little bit of time that I've given them. Oh my god, there's almost no hallucinations. Holy shit, you're stupid as fuck. They've been really good about cleansing hallucinations, which is kind of sucks. Because that means that I'm not really having hallucinations in good spots. Oh my fucking god, I should have just chased that stupid bitch. Hey. I thought she would run back up, hence why it was a really weird path to take up. Are you mad because you have no champion of light value? Vault. Vault. I probably won't be able to get to kill that last guy, but also I have Bloodluster dead. So our two exit gates, one is all the way over there, so I might actually very well be able to find him before he can actually reach an exit gate. Nice try, idiot. You just got yourself a one-way ticket to Dead Dungeon. He's check spotting real good, I'll tell you that. Okay, I don't know how that didn't hit. Max, is this annoying team build? What do you mean? Like, are the guys I'm facing really annoying? Or am I doing a build that annoys the team? Get sucked into my back. Anyways, that's the unknown. I think you guys can see why I like him a lot. Damn, that was clean though. Save yourself, big dog. It was not clean at all. He was right to my left. But this Quan was pretty good. He was pretty goated. Yeah, but these guys, Adrenaline. So Quan didn't have anything too good. Like, this is a good build. That's not insane. Tap also didn't have anything too insane. Michaela has a build specifically to piss the killer off. And Jill just had triple boon, which is kind of insane. And they also had Lithe. So I'm surprised they didn't do better. But at the same time, they were super close to winning. The only thing that stopped them was me being too goated at this game. That's why he's the GOAT. But hey, if you liked what you saw here and would actually like to see more of it, please leave a comment. Because I don't know what you guys do and don't like to see. I don't know if you guys, you guys have said you liked it, but do you guys want to see more? You guys want to see me do cool shit? You guys want to see dumb builds? Low-key, that was hell yeah. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed. This is why I like this. This is why I have a toxic relationship with this game. Because on one point, it's actually really fun. But on the other hand, it's super unbalanced. So please, leave a like, comment that you want to see more. It really does help me know, hey, do more of this. That was cool. Thank you for watching. I didn't think many people were going to show up, but hey, we got a few. And I'm glad you guys enjoyed. So, see you all next time. I think I am going to show you video progress, because I had video progress earlier. See you next stream in 2 to 3 months? Nah, bro, trust. That was the old me. I'm not going to say anything else, but I am just going to say I'm making moves, and instead, like, actions speak louder than words, and I'm hoping my actions will show it. But earlier today, I only had 11 minutes of this in. This part right here, this giant-ass thing, was not here. We're 15 minutes in. We got 4. Hi, Rix. Unfortunately, you are joining at the end of the stream. I'm happy to see you. I'm sorry if you're a new viewer. It was really unfortunate timing. Oh my god, you're ending? Yeah, I gotta get to editing, man. I'm sorry. Okay, see ya. See ya, man. Play different games, bro. I will play different games. It's not just Dead by Daylight. May I ask you try out the game? I will try it out for another stream, because one of the reasons why I'm ending is because my room is like 90 degrees. I wasn't joking when I said I had to wipe the sweat off my balls earlier. It was just a pool down there. I'll let your imagination do the rest. And I would definitely never end stream mid-sentence. That'd be an extremely irresponsible thing to do.